You're using ATP from the light reactions to salvage what you would have lost through the oxygenation reaction. You're not gaining anything, you're just minimizing your loss. And that minimization of the loss requires ATP, which is another loss. So you lose an ATP, you lose a carbon, but you manage to salvage the rest of the carbon. So far, everybody with me? Yes, ma'am.
So then that CO2 can again be used.
That CO2 could potentially be used in photosynthesis in the Calvin cycle, but that was a carbon you already had, so it's not really a gain. But that loss also meant that you lost an ATP. But it's better than not doing this, because otherwise you would have lost 4 carbons that you already had. Yes, sir?
I always look at these trees out on Long Island, and some of them are 30 feet tall and growing right by the beach in the sand. And I guess I'm just kind of curious, like, if you had to say very roughly, how much of the carbon that makes up the mass of those scrub oaks is taken out of the atmosphere, and how much of it just comes from organic material that washes up onto the beach? And the same is true for palm trees and stuff like that. They're growing in the sand. 50 feet tall.
So the plants tend not to take carbon out of the soil, if that's what you're asking me. Most of the what they absorb from the soil will be mineral nutrients and water. So even organic compounds that are broken down by the fungi, the nitrogen is what the plants will take up in the form of either ammonia or nitrate, but they won't necessarily absorb organic compounds.
So almost all of it comes from
The carbon comes from the atmosphere through photosynthesis. So the fungi will degrade the organic matter, release the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, and the plants might use that carbon dioxide, but it's carbon dioxide that's already in the atmosphere. I can't think of any examples I have seen of transport of carbon directly into the roots. Roots do have sugar transporters in their phloem, so you can artificially load sugar into the phloem, but usually that's